Don't know if I'm filming. Yeah, hi, I'm Anna. Welcome back. This is Hope in Bulgaria. Just making a video to update you on what's been happening this week. Okay, so we made a video a couple of days ago explaining to you all that the roof that we'd started working, which was for Rangel and Ruska, we were hurrying through it because she's expecting a baby any day. When we started the project, when we first mentioned her, she was 8 months pregnant, and that was a couple of weeks ago now, so she must be due. And this is the reason that we were cracking on with her house, because there's 3 remaining roofs, but because she's pregnant, we thought, okay, we'll start with her. But Bojidar did a little bit, as we mentioned in the last video, but just for any of you that haven't seen, he went to assess the work needed for the last 2 projects, which is Dancho and Zlatka and Dinko and Minka, and all 3 of these ladies are expecting babies. In fact, when we took the photographs, we've got a picture of each couple which we'll show you in a second. Minka was not able to be in the photograph because she was in the hospital having her baby. I've heard that it's born. I don't know if it's a girl or boy, but we'll keep you updated. But so these 3 couples, we put you want Iris wants a drink. 1 minute. I just asked for people to get involved with blessing these 3 families with roofs, because there are other things that they need in their properties, plaster and the flooring, and but it's so important, especially it's quite rainy at the moment, that their houses are waterproof when they're bringing home babies. So I just wanted to quickly explain all of that, because we're just so excited, because a few people got back to us wanting to get involved with helping them with their roofs, and it's been a really busy week because all 3 projects started, and we've got to the point where we've already cemented all 3. We'll show you the photos in a second. All 3 have been cemented, so we've got to wait a couple of weeks for the cement to dry. So yeah, take a look at the pictures. It's so amazing.
And seas that are shaken and stirred can be calmed and broken for my regard. Through it all, my eyes are on you. And through it all, it is well. And through it all, it is well with me. Far be it from me to not believe, even when my eyes can't see. And this mountain that's in front of me will be thrown into the midst of the sea. Through it all, my eyes are on you. And through it all, it is well. And through it all, my eyes are on you, and it is well. It is well. So let go, my soul, and trust in Him. The waves and wind still.
Okay, so whilst the cement is drying, we have to wait, I think, about 20 days, maybe a little bit less, because some of the properties are a bit smaller. So it's going to be 2 to 3 weeks before we can do anything further with these projects. So me and Bojidar have been praying together about what to do in the meantime. And of course, if the funds are there, Mario has been involved with the ministry since their week 1, you know, years. And he is now, his wife is expecting a baby. She will be due on my birthday, actually, the 12th of July, which is really exciting. And his house is pretty bare. He doesn't have, the floor is not cemented. We plastered his walls a month or 2 ago when we had some spare plaster with another job that we were working on. But it would just be really nice. And also Tada, who is another boy, he's a little bit older, early 20s, I think, but he was recently married. And he was quite involved with the ministry when I was not really out there. So I met him when I went out the last couple of times, but don't know him really well. But he's been really involved with the ministry, and his house is also quite bare. He needs, I think they need doors and windows and plaster and paint, and you know, maybe at a later date some furniture, but you know, just what do you want? Milk. Okay. I think for the next couple of weeks, while we're waiting for the roofs to dry, we're just going to see what we can do to bless Tada and Mario. So here's a couple of photos of them so that you can see who, you know, we're working with and working for. Mario always works, actually. When we have building projects, he's always involved. So he's in a lot of the pictures. So yeah, Mario and Tada, meet them. The next bit of news, which is fantastic, because Nadezhda still seems to be pretty much on lockdown and the streets are quiet. I don't know how the team are getting away with doing so much building work and food deliveries, because the majority of the time people are getting told to just go home when they go outside. So yeah, God, he really has his hand on the work in this ministry, which is fantastic. But Mania is open. Everything is shut. Everything is shut, but Mania is open. So the ladies hit the streets, you know, to go and get some clothes, and we'll be distributing them this week amongst the most needy. So here's a couple of pictures of them shopping. Praise the Lord. The waves and wind still know his name. And finally, the feeding. You know, ever since the church has been closed because of COVID-19 nonsense, we have not been able to open the church for any meeting at all. So people have been doing church services in their homes, and the cooking, and you know, we've been distributing food packages because we're not opening the school, which was in the church. So we've been handing out the food packages to people as often as we can. And the Saturday big meal where, you know, Zlatka and Ginka cook for all the children, we've been having to do the cooking outside. And they haven't just been doing it for children. They've been trying to bless as many families as possible. So bless them. They cook every week to huge, they're massive. These pots, I couldn't cook like that. I can't peel a bag of potatoes without getting cramp. You know, so please be praying for Zlatka and Ginka, because they really are feeding the 5,000 weekly. You know, we get as much footage of all of this as possible to show you, but honestly, the amount of people that are queuing up with pots because they want to go home, you know, they get a whole pot of food and a loaf of bread to go and feed their family. They're doing this week in, week out, you know, God willing. And it's hard work, it's a lot of work, you know, so please be praying for them, you know, because I tell you, they're all praying for you. Anytime I get footage of, you know, or I'm on video call with them when they're praying, they pray for their sponsors, they pray for the viewers of the ministry, they pray for me and my children. So be praying. I know you all do. I know you all do. But honestly, I just want to thank you all for, you know, loving the ministry and being patient with us. We're still learning, you know, how to do everything. But I'm sorry. You know, this is my life. This is my life, you know. We have a house full of babies and we're bored, stuck inside. So, sorry. But God bless you all, and keep in touch, man. Email me and ask me something other than where is Pastor D, because you should all know by now. Okay. God bless you all. Goodbye. So let go my soul and trust in Him. The waves and wind still know His name.
If